Today, we'll demonstrate provisioning and securing a web app in Azure, like PRTG. We'll use Azure Application Gateway with WAF, and show you how to generate an SSL certificate for end-to-end security. Let's dive in. Let's start by provisioning PRTG on Azure. Head to the Azure portal, select your subscription, and create a new virtual machine. Now we have the PRTG and test VM ready. Now RDP the PRTG VM via its public IP and download the PRTG application via the PRTG website. And on the other side RDP to the test VM and download the Chrome and make it ready. After successfully downloading PRTG, log in using the default username and password. Take a crucial step by changing your password to enhance security. Additionally, make the transition from HTTP to HTTPS for a more secure communication protocol. Following that, we'll seamlessly migrate the managed DNS for cloudsnetworking.com from GoDaddy to Azure, by creating new Azure DNS zone enabling the registration of prtg.cloudsnetworking.com for public access. Initially, point it to the existing public IP address. Before configuring the Azure Application Gateway's public IP, which is yet to be created, we'll ensure the ability to create an SSL certificate for secure communication. This certificate will be tested to guarantee a robust and encrypted connection. Additionally, we'll set up a private DNS to enable the test VM to access the PRTG application internally using its private IP address. This ensures seamless and secure communication within the internal network. Subsequently, we'll include the internal record in the private DNS and integrate it with our Azure Virtual Network. This step ensures a cohesive connection within the network environment for optimal performance and accessibility. And don't forget to allow port for 43 on the PRTG VM NSG to be able to test the access. Next, conduct a test to access the application using both the public IP and domain name. It will reveal accessibility via both methods, albeit with an untrusted certificate. Utilizing trusted certificates for PRTG is crucial for ensuring secure communication. A trusted certificate encrypts data between users and the application, safeguarding against potential threats like data interception and unauthorized access. This not only enhances the overall security posture, but also builds trust among users by validating the authenticity of the web application. Additionally, having a trusted certificate is a prerequisite for exposing PRTG via the Azure Application Gateway to ensure secure and reliable public access. Acknowledgement to dtoden for providing a straightforward GitHub script enabling us to easily create a test SSL trusted certificate. Let's explore the process. Navigate to the link provided, available in the video description. Download and extract the folder onto your local PC. Move the extracted folder to a secure location. Access the text file within the folder and begin editing the necessary fields with your valid information, domain name and key. Save the changes and locate the folder in the command line interface, CLI, to execute the script. Upon executing the script, you'll be prompted to add a DNS text record to verify domain ownership. Copy the provided values and create the DNS text record accordingly. The script will guide you on testing it through an NS lookup to ensure successful verification. Be cautious of a common error, as demonstrated here. I mistakenly added the entire name provided by the script, which is incorrect. Only include the part before your domain. Recognizing this, I'll rectify the mistake by deleting it and creating the DNS text record correctly. Please give some time to the DNS to update. Once you've confirmed the NS lookup output, simply press Enter to initiate the certificate generation process. Upon obtaining the certificate, download the PRTG certificate importer to seamlessly import the certificate onto the PRTG server. Verify the security of the access after successfully importing the certificate. Now, let's transition to a critical step, where we'll provision the Azure Application Gateway and proceed with its configuration. Select Resource Group and press Create. Select the Application Gateway and press Create. In this phase, provide a name for the Application Gateway. Proceed to configure the front-end IP and add the back-end, ensuring the connection is established via HTTPS. Import the generated certificate by locating it on your local PC and uploading it as part of the configuration. Upon completing this section, click on the Create button to finalize the configuration. As we await the completion of the Azure Application Gateway creation, let's locate the newly generated Application Gateway's public IP. We'll use this IP to update our DNS, replacing the previous PRTG CM public IP in the Azure Public DNS settings. Upon completion, I'll verify the provisioned resources to ensure everything is set up as intended. Securing your Azure Application Gateway is strongly recommended by implementing Network Security Groups, NSG. This not only allows for future whitelisting capabilities, but also facilitates traffic logging for enhanced security monitoring. So, let's create the NSG and assign it to the VNet and allow the HTTPS port. Please be aware that, to create an Azure Gateway NSG, you must initially allow port range 65,200 to 65,535 to any. This step is essential for the successful setup of the network security group. Attach the Network Security Group, NSG, to the subnet where the Application Gateway is located. This ensures that the security policies defined in the NSG are applied to the traffic within that subnet. Now let's enable the WAF and save. Additionally, let's remove the public IP that was initially assigned to the PRTG VM. Let's also switch the back-end configuration from URL to IP address, as both options should function effectively. Now, let's transition from the App Gateway Standard v2 to WAF v2 and proceed with configuring the security policy. Verify that all configurations appear normal and ensure that there are no anomalies in the setup. Now we can apply the WAF policy from alert to block, and proceed to conduct testing to ensure the effectiveness of the configured security measures. Post applying the WAF, Perform testing on the service to confirm its functionality and validate that the Web Application Firewall is effectively working as intended. Now, proceed to test accessing PRTG, and it should function as expected. And there you have it. We've successfully secured our web application using SSL and Azure WAF Gateway. We took you through each step, from provisioning PRTG on Azure, creating a test VM, to generating a trusted SSL certificate. We seamlessly migrated DNS, configured the Azure Application Gateway, and strengthened security with the Web Application Firewall. After thorough testing, we're delighted to confirm that everything is working seamlessly. Your web application is now fortified and ready to provide a secure and reliable experience. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more tech insights. Don't forget to like and share. Until next time, happy securing.